Every single person I've talked to thus far has just been so ecstatic that this is actually here. You know, it's a piece of living art, in all honesty. You know, being able to experience Van Gogh's works and throughout his life, just seeing it in person, it's one of the best things you can really do.
I studied Van Gogh in art history classes in college, and I was very fortunate to work in museums a couple of times, and I loved Starry Night, and I loved the sunflowers, and I love the irises. So I have those pictures in my home, my phone screensaver, all kinds of things, pillows, drinking cups, cutting boards, everything. So when I had the opportunity to see this immersion experience, it allowed me to feel part of the paintings. You feel like you're in the painting and you can see the little details. It's just amazing. And it brings the paintings to life and lets you understand more of how he felt and how it makes you feel. So it was a wonderful experience for me.
Because we are so busy with work and school and life and bills, and being able to just shut your brain off for a few seconds and walk through the exhibit and see, you know, what life really is to some people, it's really cool, and that's specifically the reason I like coming to these exhibits. We have a VR headset. It's an additional $5 to add onto the ticket, which is very, very small compared to what you actually get. You are feeling you are actually swimming through his paintings. It's about 8 of his most famous paintings, and you're sitting there and you can go full 360 looking up and down and all around, and you see things that are not typically seen in his paintings. For example, when I saw the Café Terrace, I looked to my right and I saw a cat chasing a mouse down the street. It's just the small little details that you don't really see before.
We're so excited to be here in Winston-Salem at 1612 South Stratford Road, right next to Haynes Mall. We did our grand opening last week on the 3rd, though we had some issues with our HVACs and some of the heat problems. We had some power outages, but we're back up and running, fully operational. Please come out and see us.
Because of the technical difficulties that we did face over 4th of July weekend, if you had a ticket from the beginning of opening until now, we are going to honor that. And we can honor that for the entire period of our opening, so that is until January 31st. I mean, people love art of all ages. I met people who were in their 90s, and I met people who were freshly 5 years old doing this job. It's so cool, and being able to experience this is something that I love, that I can share with the community, is really one of my favorite parts of the job.